it brings me great joy to introduce the chair of KeyNote Women Speakers with the welcome address. She's the founder of training consultancy Mette Mind Training and one of 6 co-founders of the global social enterprise, the Inclusive Leaders Institute. She's a highly purpose-driven and authentic leader and the epitome of women supporting women. Let's give it up for Mette Johansson.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to KeyNote Women Speakers Directory. We are on a mission to bring more diversity to speaking stages around the world. And we're not just doing this for the sake of it. Research shows time upon time again that we all stand to benefit from diversity. It increases group intelligence. Now, at KeyNote, our volunteers are working very, very hard for events such as this. This has all been done, driven, fueled by volunteers. And I'm only proud to say thank you very much for making this such an amazing community. Volunteers are working on creating a community of inspirational speakers, on training more women to become KeyNote speakers, and on bringing speakers together with event planners, conference organizers, and companies who want to make a difference by supporting diversity, inclusion, and equity. And equity is the topic of today. What is that? Now, equality is about meritocracy, isn't it? Equal opportunities for everybody. Pick the best person for the job. Sounds fair. Sounds right, doesn't it? Well, as you can see on this slide, it is a little bit of a cookie cutter approach. Give everybody the same box and they'll be all right. But what does reality look like? Reality looks more like this. Reality is where women might already, from the beginning of the journey, be discredited, that others don't believe that she is so focused on her career, that she might be more focused on bringing up the family. Now, being discredited is one thing, but also after you come back from a full day of work, you've worked hard at the office, and then there's 7 hours extra every single week waiting for you of unpaid work, taking care of children, taking care of the elderly, doing all the housework. There are so many more obstacles to be overcome as a woman. It is not a level playing field. How can we equal this out? By focusing on equity. Equity is about being more fair. But it's more than just being fair. It's more nuanced than fairness. It is about giving people what they need in order to succeed. It is about making sure that people get so that they can be successful. As this picture shows, much better than a lot of words can show. Recently, I had a conversation, and I realized that equity is not very well represented in the speaking industry either. It was a conversation where somebody said, oh yeah, it's so difficult to get women to speak on stage. And I thought, that's a bit odd. I don't have big trouble with that at all. I mean, we've got a directory of hundreds of speakers. So why is it that some people think that it's difficult to get people to speak on stage? Made me think that I guess most people will ask women, hey, there's so-and-so conference, would you like to speak? And when they say no, they don't pursue it any further. Men in that situation may say, oh yeah, speaking at a conference, that's me, I'll go for it. Now, I don't like putting people in boxes, the men here and the women there. There is a tendency for men to be more confident, to go on stage and share things, and women to think, am I the best person to do that? Aren't there bigger experts than me out there? So what do I do differently? I go a step further. I say, hey, you are an expert on this topic. You have a unique combination of knowledge and experience. People on the stage can in fact learn from you. You can make a difference to their lives and their careers. Or I say, I know you're very passionate about this topic. I know that you would love to spread this message to the rest of the world. And by going in front of the audience, you can make them inspired to make that difference. That is what equity is about. It is about adjusting your behavior so that others can be successful. And let's face it, speaking on stage can be a career booster. So it is about appealing to what drives people. It is about giving people what they need. And it is about giving them that extra little bit of confidence if that's what they need to go on stage. We practice that at KeyNote. And today, this afternoon, I hope you will sit back, make yourself comfortable, and listen to the 10 or so women who have amazing stories to share about equity and who are coming on stage because they want to make a difference. Thank you.